Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer. And right before we started this episode, I dumped something on my shirt. It's water, but I was like, that's like a toddler thing that, I got water on my shirt. So I was thinking that since I did what a toddler would do and dump water on myself, that we do the little talk deck. We do the little kid deck. But the funny thing is, it does not matter. That I will always dump things on my shirt.
It's a thing.
I could literally be leaning over my plate, eating like this, and somehow I'll have food all over me.
I've watched it happen. It doesn't seem possible, but it does.
I could be wearing a bib, and it would get underneath the bib.
Too. Still got around it somehow. I don't know how. Freak of nature.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll never see me wear the same shirt. There's a reason that I tend to wear several shirts throughout the day. I even have my back seat has extra shirts in it.
Because of that reason.
Yep. I know who I am.
You just work around it.
So we're going to do Little Talk. This is by Best Self. It's another prompt deck. We like doing these because they engage us in conversation. However, none of these feel like Little Talk so far. We've done these a few episodes, and they feel like grown-up questions that we're doing.
Big questions, not for little kids. It's kind of an interesting deck.
I'm like, what are they talking about little? Like they're 5'7" and I'm 5'10"?
Yeah, I don't
Kind of feels like that.
Because it doesn't. Because when I think a little kid, I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even old enough to talk. These are like big questions.
So we were little kids in the 80s.
Yeah.
And in the 80s was.
Yeah,
we were.
Well, teenagers.
Right, but we're going to assume that's where they're at.
I mean,
these are conversations
that's probably true. If you put it like that, that's where I would say this is. I don't know.
I mean, I wasn't a teenager until the end of 1983.
Does it say?
I don't know.
I don't. An age?
Let's see.
I never even thought to look.
We don't read things.
No.
So.
Well, most of the time I read things, but I didn't think there would be.
It says it was inspired by Alice and Zoe, who are 8 and 10.
No way. Alice is girls. There's
they're smarter than boys.
10.
Yeah.
I have boys, so if I'd asked them this question 8 and 10, they'd have been like,
"Yeah,
what?" So it's funny. Now it makes sense a little bit.
So this one is from the category called Reflection. What's your favorite memory and why? That's not too bad of one.
No.
Now, before you answer it, we need to get into character because we grew up in the 80s.
Okay, if it's teenager talk, I guess, but all right.
Okay, but you're really good at this.
So I don't know if I'm really good at it or not.
So you need to answer this the way.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Say the question one more time so I can.
Because you already forgot because you're getting into character.
No, I just wanted to. I know what you. I just want to make sure I'm clear because I gotta.
What's your favorite memory and why?
Okay. A favorite memory I had was totally like my first grade teacher, how she made my life special by totally putting these grape scratch and sniff stickers on my paper.
Oh my gosh, I love scratch and sniff stickers.
They smelled so good.
They're like so lovely.
They smell amazing.
You know what's grody to the max though?
It's grody to the max.
Well, grody to the max was when they made them smell like puke and garbage and stuff like that. That was just like, ew.
Ew, that's gross.
Exactly.
Nobody wants stickers that smell like puke and garbage. I want them to smell like yummy food.
I mean, I'm a boy, and I don't want them to smell like puke and garbage.
I know. Everyone says that boys want that, but I didn't like that's the truth.
No. Or farts. I don't want them to smell like farts either.
Ew, gross.
Farts are gross.
Farts are gross.
Girls are lucky because they don't fart.
Okay, sure.
Would you like to do another card?
I guess, that would be totally cool.
Or should I, answer what my favorite memory is?
Okay, first.
Okay, totally my favorite memory, when I was, a kid in the 80s.
Okay.
It would be, when we went to Adventureland in Iowa.
Never been to Adventureland.
Well,
I don't remember.
Well, it's not grody to the max.
I don't imagine it is.
And it definitely won't gag you with a spoon.
No.
They had roller coasters and log rides and this thing to where your parents would just put you in this contraption and it would spin and spin and spin. You'd stick to the walls, the ground falls out.
Oh yeah, they have those at every carnival.
Really?
Seems like it. Log rides are the best.
How did we like live through those amusement parks back then?
I don't totally know. I'm not quite sure.
Well, that's like mine.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
You're like, eh?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Let's do another one.
Okay.
Like, let's do like this color.
That's like the ugliest color ever, but whatever.
Well, like, this is like, it's red here, but look at the card. Is that red on there? It's totally not red.
Like
that's
insane,
like orange.
But that's like an orange red, and that's like orange.
Oh my gosh, these just don't match. I'm gonna like, whatever, read it anyway.
Okay, just hurry up and read it already.
Like, what question should I be asking you right now?
Like, what? What does that even mean?
Like, what question should I be asking right now?
That's a really weird card.
Like, this is like totally a weird card.
How am I supposed to know what question you're supposed to be asking me right now?
What question are you supposed to be asking me right now?
Like, is this a ridiculous conversation or what? That's my question.
Well, I would just ask you, I don't know. Do you think this is a ridiculous conversation or what?
I think that's a really weird question. Because how am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to be asking you right now?
Well, like, totally.
Or how am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to tell you what to ask me right now?
I'm totally gonna like grab a different card.
I don't like that card.
That card's like ew.
Get a new card.
It's like gruddy the max.
It's lame.
Like went to green.
It's totally lame. Sure.
Like green M&Ms.
Maybe.
Aren't they supposed to taste better?
I don't know. I heard that.
I heard that too. I think someone at school told us that.
Okay, like what is the question already?
Like whatever. What's the best thing to do on the weekend or whatever?
Duh. Nothing. Watch TV. Swim. I don't know.
Like not go to the mall?
We cannot go to the mall. It's too noisy.
You want to go to the mall? Like
maybe.
Like I don't know. Like look cool at the mall.
If I'm
or like whatever.
If I'm like buying stuff at the mall, then sure. But if I'm just walking around, then no.
I like totally want to go to the mall and like go to Sam Goody, and then after I get the
Sam Goody doesn't exist anymore. I don't think.
I mean, like totally get the new Banana album. Like she's like coming out with that Like a Virgin.
Like at that point, sure.
Like totally controversial. She's like gonna be. I think she's gonna be big.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
And after that, we'll go to Orange Julius or whatever. Maybe a hot dog on a stick.
No.
No hot dog on a
Don't
stick?
get hot dog on a stick.
Why not?
Because. No. Ew.
Well, if you had to eat a hot dog, like, or you'd like die or whatever.
Okay, I guess I eat a hot dog on a stick.
Well, what would you dip it in?
Ketchup.
Oh, gross.
Ew, gross. You want to dip it in mustard, and that's
well, yeah, because
gross.
mustard's good.
Whatever.
Ketchup is like not to belong in a hot dog.
Oh, mustard's like vinegar. Might as well dip it in a cup of vinegar then.
That's like totally not true. Mustard comes from like a tree or something.
But it tastes like vinegar.
Maybe you taste like vinegar.
Maybe not. Maybe you taste like vinegar.
I'll vinegar you.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Those are... Doing the weekend? Chill. Swim. Hang out.
It is way harder to get through these that way. And none of these have been difficult ones. I was hoping for a more complicated one this time.
Okay, one more?
Sure, we can do one more.
Okay.
We're like not killing time or anything. Do this one.
We should answer it like a little kid. Depending on the question.
Okay, how do you respond when you get something wrong? Cry, lots of tears.
When I get something wrong, my world is ending because it's wrong. That's what little kids act like sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
When I get something wrong, I get frustrated. I don't like to get things wrong. So I do get frustrated. And sometimes I'm like, ah! So maybe that's a little kid response. But I just try to, for me, I think it's just getting the negative energy out.
I mean,
I make a lot of noises.
Yeah, did we ever like really outgrow that?
I don't know. If the answer is no, I don't know if other people, some people, you know, I mean, of course I'm going to try again, but I don't like to do stuff wrong. I don't like to do stuff twice.
I know. It's like I try to learn from my mistakes. Mm-hmm. And when I get something wrong, I don't know, it just kind of depends what it is. What did I get wrong?
True.
Because some stuff, it's like, ugh, I didn't need that learning lesson, and I got what's called a commissionectomy.
Yeah, that one's the worst.
Yeah, those suck when you got to write checks because it's your fault. But, sometimes it's the only way you can make it right. True. Is just to cut a check.
It doesn't happen that often. That almost never happens.
No, like I'm cutting a check right now. It's not even my fault.
No,
but I'm just trying to do the right thing by everybody because the other side won't. And I'm like, I just want to get it over with.
Yeah, I get that.
So
commissionectomy by force or choice.
Yeah, so when I get something wrong, it's like, well, I see if there's a way that I can fix it. Mm-hmm. I have apologized before. I've also gotten more upset. I've had every emotion possible. Sometimes we're not emotionally intelligent people. Like we're too close to the problem to realize that it was our fault.
Sometimes it's just not your fault when you're talking about that. But.
Yeah, but if I got it wrong,
and fix it. Yeah.
And I step in a lot for it. I've helped people move, and then have them not be happy that I'm helping them when.
How would you say now, like, if you now or to when you were younger, your response different, getting something wrong then and now?
Well, my fuse is a lot longer than it used to be. Okay. That's definitely true. I am more likely now to go, will this matter in a day, week, month, year?
Dying on that hill.
Yeah, that's where rule number 3 came about. Rule number 3 is this a hill you want to die on? And
a lot of times it's not.
Yeah, most times it's not the hill you want to die on.
No, even if you think it is, and then you look back, sometimes you look back and go, yeah, that wasn't a hill to die on.
Yeah, so when I get something wrong, I refer to the rules and go, is this a hill I want to die on? I can't tell you the last time it's been the hill I've been willing to die on. Because normally it's like, I'll just see it through or whatever. I mean, like I had something I could have got upset about last week and shot off an angry email. And I'm like, is this going to change anything? And the answer was no. Right. It wasn't going to change anything. So I just let it go and I moved on. And I'm trying to deal with another contract.
I think if I get something wrong, I want to fix it also. Well, I think this has always been true, but I'm extremely expeditious of correcting it as soon as I can. Once I find out it's wrong, because maybe it isn't right away or something, I'm like, oh, and I will immediately fix it as best as I can.
Yep, if I get something wrong, it depends on the situation, because there's sometimes where you can react immediately. There's sometimes I need to take a step back and analyze it for a little bit and go, okay, well, what steps need to be taken here to where I can move this forward?
Right.
Because there are times to where you just need a little bit more time to try to figure things out. There are times you need to be really quick off the cuff with it. You don't have any time, and you're hoping that you're making the right, appropriate decision.
Yeah, true. I agree. Okay.
Yep. So that's a good spot to conclude a very strange episode of Little Talk, to where you're definitely better at Valley Girl Talk than I am.
I don't know if that was my best, though.
You've done better.
Yeah, I think I've done better.
Yeah, that's not your best. You'll just have to.
I think I just because I have to have a conversation.
Well, it's just something you need to work on.
Yeah.
So if we're going to draw a card on what do you need to work on? Well, that's maybe something.
Maybe.
Yep.
It's fun to talk like that, just because it's weird. I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah, it was weird growing up with people that talked like that.
Because we talk for real. It's just fun just to do it.
Yep. So. If you like, hate, or ambivalent about the show, please like, share, comment, leave a review, follow us, all that fun stuff. Hit our swag shop on the way out, dadsruleswag.com. Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.